Boleh. Assalamualaikum and good morning. Welcome to the School of Economics, Finance and Banking, SEFB. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate all students on having secured your university place, and secondly, for having the good sense to choose to study at UUM generally and SEFB specifically. So, I am Azira Abdul Aziz, the Deputy Dean of SFB, or in Malay, Timbalan Dekan. Okay, let me preview the tentative for today. Shortly, we will have the Dean's welcoming speech, followed by the session with the alumni on 10:30 a.m. via FB Live. Then we will have a video on Aacsb Accreditation briefing at 11. And finally, the most important session that you should not miss, the session with your program coordinator at 11:30 a.m. via WebEx. Yeah, so please stay tuned. Okay, without further ado, I would like to invite our respected Dean, Professor Dr. Rusayani Ismail, to give her welcoming speech.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and good morning to all. Welcome to SEFB UUM virtually. Okay, just to inform that since we have international student as well, therefore I will convey or giving my welcome remarks today in English. Okay, this year is basically or indeed a challenging year for all of us, and we especially in the education sector are not spared from the impact of COVID-19. So on the third week of March, when the students were about to go for their mid-semester break, the government then had announced the MCO, and since then they have never been back to campus for a face-to-face lecture. So for your information, all lectures have been conducted online, and the early stage we face, of course, a lot of challenges, not only from your side, which is the student side, but also from our side in terms of the preparation of our staff to get ready with the remote or the online teaching and learning. But Alhamdulillah, due to a strong commitment from all and the support that we receive from the university, we managed to complete the semester for A192, and we are now getting ready to receive the cohort of A201. Okay, and I know that it is going to be a challenging semester for all of you having to learn through the online platform. But I would like to encourage all of you to be resilient and steadfast in this challenging time. In every hard times, there will always be a silver lining, and thus we always hope things are getting better as we move forward towards 2021. I believe some of you may have more difficulties than others, given the circumstances that not everybody coming from the same good financial background, and we understand your situation back home may not allow for a conducive learning environment. So on our end, we will give our full support, and please let us know if you have such difficulties. Okay, since I don't want to take much of your time, because after this we're going to have a few other programs, and for your information also, we're bringing our alumni, Mr. Taha here today to be with us. So I would go straight away to give you some information and introduce you to our school, which is the School of Economic Finance and Banking. Okay, Shuk? Can we start with the can you show the PowerPoint slide? Okay, then welcome to the School of Economics, Finance and Banking. Even though you cannot be physically here in our school in Sintok, here basically I'm showing the picture of our school. Okay, okay, next. Sure, can you move to the next slide? Okay, in UUM, we have three colleges. The first one is a College of Business, in which our school, School of Economic, Finance and Banking, is under the College of Business. And we have two other colleges, which is a College of Law, Government and International Studies, and the other one is a College of Arts and Sciences. The picture there is actually our Dewan Muazzam Shah. Okay, and under the College of Business, we have another which is inclusive of our school, SEFB, plus the Business Management School, the Islamic Business School, the Accounting School, and also the Technology Management and Logistics. Okay, just some introduction of SEFB. SEFB was established in July 2011, but as a different school previously, because we have like the economics is by its own, and we have a school of finance and banking on its own. Then we do some reshuffling in terms of colleges just now. Now we comprise of three departments: economics and agribusiness, finance and banking and risk management. And economics, just for your info, is among the earliest programs offered during the UUM establishment. Okay, next. Okay. Vision. Okay, we have the vision for the school, and also basically our vision for the school is in line with the vision of the university, which is to be an eminent school of economics, finance and banking. And our mission is to advance knowledge in economics, finance and banking, and for us to develop leaders with holistic characteristics to serve the global community. So basically, if you look at our mission here, as I mentioned earlier, which is in line with the mission of UUM, also in line with the mission of Malaysia. I mean the government, whereby we want to develop a student with a holistic characteristic, a balanced graduates. Next. So this is the organizational chart, which is myself, Rusayani Ismaila, and then just now Deputy Dean, Associate Professor Dr. Azira, and we have a Senior Assistant Registrar, which is Hasliza Hassan. And as I mentioned earlier, we have 3 departments, which is the Department of Economics and Agribusiness, Finance, Banking, and Risk Management. And apart from these 3 departments, we also have a research center, 2 research center under the school, which is the Research Center for Economic, Finance, and Banking, which is ECOFI, and another one is under the Risk Management. Apart from that, we also have our professorial chair, which is basically we are working with Bursa, and then also the one that I mentioned, the COE, is actually the Center of Excellence, the 2 Center of Excellence that I've mentioned earlier, which is ECOFI and under the Risk Management. Okay, and then we also have that student development. Okay, next. Okay, this is myself, the Dean for the school. Deputy Dean, as I mentioned, Dr. Azira, you have to get familiar with this name and also the faces that I'm going to show, because from time to time, especially when we have the remote learning, there must be some challenges or some what we call a problem you might encounter, and you need to in contact with these people. Okay, next. And under the Economic and Agribusiness, we have Associate Professor Dr. Ruslina Kamaruddin as the Head of Department for Economics and Agribusiness. And under this Economics and Agribusiness, we also have the Postgraduate Program Coordinator, which is Associate Professor Dr. Noor Azam, and the program coordinator for economics, which is for the undergraduate, is Dr. Wan Roshidah Fazil. And another one is Dr. Rosanna Sama. She's for the undergraduate program coordinator for agribusiness. Okay, she's in charge of the agribusiness. Okay, next. And for finance, we have Dr. Sabaria Nordin as the head of department, and we have Dr. Nohafizah Nordin as the program coordinator for postgraduate for finance and banking, and also Dr. Dilah Azhari is a program coordinator for the undergraduate. Okay, next. This is for banking and risk management. We have Dr. Zunani Qasim as the head of department, Dr. Diara as the program coordinator for the undergraduate for risk management and insurance, and Dr. Juhaida Abu Bakar as a program coordinator for the undergraduate for banking. Okay, next. Okay, this is our Senior Assistant Registrar, Hajah Hasliza Hassan. Okay, next. In our school, we, as I mentioned, we have the Economics and Agribusiness department. We have 61 staff altogether, which is the academic staff. Okay, for finance, we have 44. For banking and risk management, 27, and we have 11 administration staff. In terms of classification of the academic rank for our academic staff, currently we have 7 professors at the school, 28 associate professors, 63 senior lecturers, 24 lecturers, and 10 tutors. And altogether, 70% of our academic staff are with a PhD. So this is the undergraduate program. We have 5 undergraduate program, which is a Bachelor of Risk Management and Insurance, a Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness Management, a Bachelor of Banking, Bachelor of Science in Economics, and a Bachelor of Finance. And for the postgraduate program, we have the PhD, the MSc Banking, MSc Risk Management, MSc Insurance, MSc Finance, and Master of Economics. And in terms of the number of undergraduate program, today we have the data. This one is until September 2020. This is basically the number of enrollment currently for SEFB. For the banking, we have in total 738. For the finance, we have 1,023. For agribusiness, we have 188. For economics, 1,457, and for risk management and insurance, we have 431, which is total up to 3,837. And if you can see, we have the number, some number of international students. Basically, for finance, we have the highest number as compared to other programs. Okay, next. So this is the number of postgraduate students for 2020. Maybe because I don't have to explain in detail or to highlight in details in terms of the number, but just to let you know that in total currently we have 179 total of postgraduate students at our school. And from those number, 18, sorry, we have for the PhD 123. Okay, and from those 123, if you can see, the number of international enrollment is highest as compared to the local, whereby we have 81 number of international students currently pursuing a PhD at our school. Basically, the total number of enrollment, as you can see, for PhD graduates, basically due to some of the accreditation that we get from the international accreditation, whereby we can actually attract many international students to come to study in UUM and basically in our school. For the undergraduate student, we cannot take much because there is a rule under the ministry whereby we only can allocate like 5% quota to the international student, and currently now they increased to 10% quota for the undergraduate student. But for the postgraduate, we can take as many as we want from the international students. So for the master program, we have altogether 179, whereby we have 18 from the international student, and the local constitute about 161. Okay, next. Okay, this is number of new student intake for this year. This you must be inclusive in this, is include in this number. So altogether we have 787, whereby those the most numbers that are highlighted here is basically for Bachelor of Finance and also a Bachelor of Science in Economics. Okay, next. These are the accreditation that I mentioned earlier to ensure as to enhance in terms of our quality of teaching and learning. We have what we call as put an effort to get the accreditation from the international bodies, and currently our program has been accredited by Aacsb, which is the Association to Advance Collegiate School of Business, which I believe that after this program, a specific program will be held under Aacsb to highlight what is Aacsb is all about. And we also have been certified by UNQA, which is the ASEAN University Network Quality Assurance. Okay, this is for our program under the Bachelor of Science Economics. Next. And we also get the FAA accreditation. This is for finance, which is for the Master of Science. And if we look into the student mobility, because you know our in our program we also have MOU with other universities outside the country where we have the inbound and outbound mobility. So we are sending students to other country as well, which is the semester they can spend one semester in other countries. So these are basically some of the countries where we send our student and where we are receiving the student from those countries as well. Okay, next. And okay, this is some pictures of the student mobility. And apart from that, we also have a student society where you can involve in that society. For example, we have for finance, economics, for the marine is for the what we call the insurance and risk management, the risk management, and also for for the agribusiness, which is my agrosys. Okay, next. Okay, these are some of the facilities that we have. This is basically the science lab for the agribusiness, and also the classroom, the trading room, and the student lounge, the agro farm, the mushroom house, and then this is the postgraduate and the entrepreneur space where you can actually participate to be an entrepreneur. And also this is the learning space and the student clubs room. Okay. This is our website where you can get most of the information on our website. So please visit our website at the address shown there. Okay, I think because we are running out of time and we because we have invited Encik Taha to be here with us today, and he has another urgent appointment after this. So I don't would like I'm not going to take much of your time. So if you have again welcome to SEFB, and if you have any problems during this semester, please keep in touch. I believe that most of our staff here will give the full support that we can give. So study hard. I think that's all from me. All the best.
Okay, thank you, Professor Dr. Rusayani Ismail, for the welcoming speech. Okay, now session with the alumni. Please watch this video first.
Edisi 7 4 Oktober bersama saya Tarushdi Muhammad Nazri, antara paparan utama malam ini. Hampir 300 kes di Malaysia hari ini, kampus Uniza ditutup. Juga Universiti Tempatan tampil bantu penuntut terjejas. Dan gara-gara buli warga emas, 4 remaja direman 3 hari.
Dengar. Sekarang ni bukannya kita tengah live ke? Oh, video tengah play. Video tengah play ke? Tak nampak pun.
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Masih lagi
video tengah play.
3 digit hari ini.
Lepas tu saya nak kena introduce Taha ke?
Ialah 293 kes.
Ya, saya introduce sedikit lah.
Keseluruhan penularan 12,381 kes dengan keboleh jangkitan meningkat kepada 1,961 kes.
So we are so grateful to have Mr. Taha Rushdi Muhammad Nazri today, despite his busy schedule. A brief introduction of Mr. Taha. Graduated with a Bachelor of Finance from UUM, he is now serving as main evening anchor for EDC 7 News at NTV7 and Excel. as broadcast journalist for TV3, the #1 TV station in Malaysia. He is an experienced marketing and public relations executive with a demonstrated history of working in the banking industry. He possesses skills in public speaking, journalism, media relations, social media, and public relations. And currently, he works as an assistant manager, strategic marketing at Bank Muamalat Malaysia Berhad. Mr. Taha will share his beautiful moments studying in UUM, as well as giving you advice on how to get yourself prepared to face the challenges after graduations. So, let's hear from Mr. Taha.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. Thank you, Dr. Azira, for introducing me to all students, and congratulations again dapat masuk ke UUM. And to all students, this session is actually a platform for me to share my experience when I studied in UUM, and also some experience after graduated from UUM. And before I joined UUM, I was accepted to join College Mara Kuala Nerang as a accounting student for 1 year program, and then I was accepted to join UUM in 2008 in finance course for my degree, and I studied for 3 years. And during my session in UUM, I gained a lot of knowledge, and also some soft skill, especially in broadcasting. But what I want to share to all students, even though we study in different field, in finance especially, your skill, especially in other co-curriculum, will help you to be accepted in other industry as well. Because when I was in UUM, I involved a lot with the MC activities, especially for corporate event. And one of my lecturer in UUM, she introduced me to our previous VC to handle an event, a big event attended by the Sri Paduka Baginda Yang di-Pertuan Agong. And during the session, one of the invitees from TV3, they invite me to join them as a staff. And luckily, in 2013, when I was graduated from UUM, I was accepted to join as a broadcast journalist in TV3. During my tenure with TV3, they actually really equipped me with all the knowledge and also experience as a journalist. The reason they accept me as a broadcast journalist is because my experience as a student in finance in UUM, because they wanted different field student that could share their knowledge, especially in accounting, because the industry nowadays, they don't really want to hire a student only from your academic qualification. You need to involve with lots of activities in university. So I understood that this semester you guys will learn everything online, but inshallah after the COVID-19, we hope that everything will be fine again. And I really encourage you guys to involve with the co-curriculum in university, because the activities will help you to be more matured, and also you will learn a lot of things in UUM. And aside of you study in finance, you will also learn other things from other college as well, because you will meet other friends from other college, especially from I'm not sure whether they are using the same name, the Colgis, the CAS, and also the College of Business. And I would like to share that during my studies in UUM, the place that I would like to go is our main library, because that is the place where we could get all the journals, and also a place that we could uh, gain more info for our research. And other than that, if you guys manage to go to our mall, you will also feel that it's something different when they actually provided you with lots of things in that area for us to study and also have a good studies. And to all students, if you guys kalau ada apa-apa nak tanya sambil-sambil ni boleh, saya akan jawab jugalah untuk sesi ni sebab I ada masa lagi dalam masa 10 minit. Minta maaf sangat pada pihak pengurusan because actually the session was set I think about on 11, tapi because I have another meeting urgent, so I try my best to share my experience to all students. And if you guys have anything to ask, ada ke? Tak ada. Okay, tak apa nanti. Okay, so basically, study in UUM ni is not hard pun because the lecturer will help you untuk guide on how you want to do your research ataupun do your assignment, and also you need to always communicate with your lecturers because kalau you tak communicate with your lecturers, it's hard for you untuk faham dalam bidang finance, banking and also economy. Because these three industry sebenarnya complement each other tau. If you work in banking, even though you work in finance department, you still have to communicate with other department as well. And normally, finance, banking and economy, we will sit together to set the bank strategy and also the target. So if you guys think that you belajar finance, you akan kerja di finance tu, it's wrong because you can go to other industry as well. Macam I studied in finance but I jumped to broadcasting. And then when I resigned from TV3, I joined banking again as a PR and marketing. But even though I'm in support department, but I still have the knowledge in finance because the qualification in UUM has equipped me a better knowledge in finance. So that's why I can survive in this industry. So to all of you, jangan rasa macam kalau you tak dapat course yang you nak, because macam I pun I pernah rasa benda tu. Because I applied for accounting course, but then I was offered finance course. So macam bagi I benda tu satu rezeki yang you mungkin tak nampak hari ni, but it's actually will help you in the future. And apa-apa pun we need to understand rezeki tu kita tak nampak hari ni. Kita move on macam biasa, study baik-baik sebab kita kena ingat jasa ibu bapa tu itulah doa yang akan make sure you will succeed in the future. So kalaulah you guys ada apa-apa yang nak tanya pada saya kemudian, you can DM me through my IG ataupun Facebook. Nama yang sama, Taharushdi Muhammad Nazri. So ada juga student nak tanya Sekejap Last belajar account masa form 5, so I'm a bit nervous. Jangan risau because sebenarnya accounting dengan finance pembelajaran dia sama. Cuma kita skopnya lebih secara detail. Jadi kalau awak kata finance susah, bagi saya tak susah. Because apa-apa yang you buat, you akan survive. Sama juga macam masa you masuk form 1, you rasa macam susahnya sekolah menengah. Tapi at the end of the day, you dah lepas SPM and now you are in degree level. Then percayalah, bila you dah habis your degree and you dah ada kerjaya, you akan rindu zaman belajar. Hari ini you rasa macam I nak cepat-cepat habis belajar, nak kerja. Tapi bila you dah kerja, you akan rindu nak kembali ke zaman belajar. Sebabnya zaman belajar lah zaman yang paling akan you ingat. And kalau you ada rezeki, you can further your study in masters. And I would encourage you guys to continue in UUM as well, because the reason why I pursue my study in master is because I would love to go to be back again in UUM as a lecturer kalau ada rezeki. So insyaAllah, I'm planning to pursue my study in PhD as well. So kalau ada rezeki mungkin kita boleh kembali bersama dengan Dr. Azira and also Prof. Rusayani, maybe dalam satu fakulti, insyaAllah. So I think fully English tak untuk finance? Oh okay, kalau untuk finance, of course we encourage to use English because for your information, you need to polish up your English starting from today. For degree level, because English is the most important language for you to use during your working time. And kalau boleh tu kita startlah belajar, praktiskan hari ini dengan kawan-kawan. Okay, what if kalau masa sekolah menengah tak pernah ambil course account atau MX? Jangan risau, because apa yang you belajar adalah teori dan praktikal adalah sesuatu yang berbeza. So, teori ni sebenarnya you boleh dapat info kalau you jumpa lecturer. Jangan bergantung pada kelas sahaja. Make time to see your lecturer as well, sebab ada ilmu yang lebih bila you jumpa lecturer. Okay? Any advice for those yang nak try new things but too scared? Kalau I rasa take it as a challenge, because the challenge will make you to be a better person. And practicum, you do the best, because practicum adalah masa yang we as an employer akan tengok your performance to be absorbed as a permanent staff. And nak improve communication skill ni, macam I cakap, you kena sentiasa berani untuk jumpa orang. Kalau boleh tu janganlah malu-malu. Because bila you malu, you macam reserve yourself untuk keluar daripada your comfort zone. Okay, saya rasa itu saja sempat saya share. Tapi kalau anda semua nak tanya lebih-lebih, boleh DM saya. Nanti saya akan reply satu-satu, insyaAllah. So, terima kasih sekali lagi to all of you, and good luck. Study baik-baik. Semoga mungkin ada satu hari kita akan berjumpa dalam TV ataupun di bank. Okay, terima kasih.
Okay, terima kasih Mr. Taha. Okay, thanks Mr. Taha for your sharing. So I hope it will inspire our new students here. And thanks for your time, and see you again, insyaAllah.
Thank you.
Mr. Taha has to leave us now. He got meeting. Okay, Mr. Taha. Thanks again.
Okay.
Okay, so actually there are lots of questions for Mr. Taha, but he could not answer. So like what he mentioned, you can DM him, Taha Rushdi. Also, you can Google his YouTube and TV7. Okay, so we have to move to another program. Okay, we have to move to another program, which is Aacsb video briefing. Okay, so I'm sure you don't know, you maybe do not know what is double Aacsb, okay, so let's watch this video.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to all you students. Welcome to UUM, University Utara Malaysia, an Aacsb accredited university. First of all, congratulations to everyone as you have selected UUM to further your study. You have made a right choice to come to UUM. As I mentioned just now, UUM is an Aacsb accredited university. So what is Aacsb? Aacsb is an abbreviation for the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business. Aacsb is founded in 1916 and established its first standard for degree programs in business administration in 1919. Its main office is in Tampa, Florida. Aacsb is responsible of granting accreditation for business degree programs at the undergraduate, master's and doctorate level. So what is accreditation? Well, accreditation is the act of granting credit or recognition, especially to an educational institution that maintains particular status and at suitable standards. Aacsb accreditation is the largest and the most recognized specialized accreditation worldwide. The requirements for Aacsb accreditation are very stringent. In fact, 86% of Aacsb accredited schools say that the Aacsb accreditation standards are the most stringent as compared to other accreditations that they hold. As of September 2020, more than 840 business schools in 53 countries and territories have earned Aacsb accreditation, including UUM. The vision of Aacsb International is to transform business education for global prosperity. And the mission of Aacsb International is to foster engagement, accelerate innovation, and amplify impact in business education. There are three core values that Aacsb International wants the business school to have. The first value is ethical behavior, whereby the school must encourage and support ethical behavior by students, faculty, administrators, and professional staff. The second value is collegiate environment, whereby the school maintains a collegiate environment in which students, faculty, administrators, professional staff, and practitioners interact and collaborate in support of learning, scholarship, and community engagement. And the final value is commitment to corporate and social responsibility. The school must demonstrate a commitment to address, engage, and respond to current and emerging corporate social responsibility issues such as diversity, sustainable development, environmental sustainability, and globalization of economic activity across culture through its policies, procedures, curricula, research, and outreach activities. According to Aacsb International, business schools should focus on three elements. The first is engagement. The school must encourage an appropriate intersection of academic and professional engagement that is consistent with quality in its mission. The second element is innovation. The school is challenged to innovate inspire, and pursue continuous improvements in its degree programs and other mission-based activities, foster quality and consistency, but not at the expense of the creativity and experimentation necessary for innovation. And the third is impact. The school must continue to integrate AOL into its curriculum management processes and produce intellectual contributions that make a positive impact on business theory, teaching, or practice. The school should make a difference in business and society, as well as in the global community of business schools and management educators. Aacsb Accreditation represents the highest standard of achievement for business schools worldwide. Less than 5% of more than 16,000 schools worldwide granting business degrees have earned Aacsb accreditation. The chart on the screen shows the Aacsb educational members by geographic region and accreditation status as at February 2018. There are two kinds of membership. The first one is accredited educational member and the second one is non-accredited educational member. In Asia, there are around 300 business schools registered as member in Aacsb. Out of 300, only 90 business schools in Asia is categorized as accredited educational member. There are 5 educational institutions in Malaysia that successfully accredited by Aacsb. The first university that accredited by Aacsb in Malaysia is University Putra Malaysia back in 2012, followed by Monash University in 2013. University Utara Malaysia and University Malaya got their accreditation in the same year of 2016. The latest accreditation being granted to INSEAF in 2019. Why UUM need Aacsb accreditation? This is because we are serious to provide a world-class learning and teaching environment to the students. And UUM wants to remain relevant, respected, and referred in the international education arena. By having the Aacsb accreditation, it can attract excellent international students who want quality education. And of course, it can also attract and maintain distinguished academia to teach at UUM COB. And by having Aacsb accreditation, the university hoped to attain competitive advantage and to fulfill Malaysia's objective to become the regional education hub. Recently, Aacsb International has announced a new standards, the 2020 guidelines. There are 9 standards under 2020 guideline Aacsb standards for business accreditation. Standard 1, Standard 2, and Standard 3 fall under strategic management and innovation. For learner success, Standard 4, Standard 5, Standard 6, and Standard 7 will discuss on it. And for thought leadership, engagement, and societal impact, it is under Standard 8 and Standard 9. College of Business, University Utara Malaysia is also known as COB. The motto of COB is Educating Tomorrow's Business Leaders Today. The vision of COB is to be an eminent college of business, and the mission is to advance business knowledge and develop leaders with holistic characteristics to serve the global community. University Utara Malaysia been awarded the initial accreditation in August 2016. From 2017 to 2021 is the continuous improvement review process. And we are expecting the next peer review team visit on October 2021. The Aacsb peer review team will consist of 3 professors. The chair of the peer review team is Professor Hirokazu Kono from Keio University, Japan. And Professor Marcus K. Granlund from University of Turku, Finland, will become the member of the peer review team. And the last member is Professor Michael Ewing from Deakin University, Melbourne, Australia. There are 5 schools under College of Business: Tunku Putri Intan Safina School of Accountancy, School of Business Management, School of Economics, Finance and Banking, School of Technology Management and Logistics, Islamic Business Schools all fall under the scope of Aacsb Accreditation. The Department of International Business under the College of Law, Government and International Studies, as well as Othman Yub Abdullah Graduate School of Business, are also fall under the scope of Aacsb Accreditation. Altogether, there are 16 undergraduate degree programs that fall under the scope of Aacsb Accreditation. Other than undergraduate degree programs, postgraduate degree programs such as MBA, MIBS, MSc, MIFB, MHRM, DBA, D-Management, PhD are also under the scope of Aacsb Accreditation. Because of that, we can conclude that UUM is one of the largest business schools in the world that successfully get accreditation from Aacsb. Beta Gamma Sigma is a society for students. It is the International Honor Society serving business program accredited by Aacsb International. Membership in Beta Gamma Sigma is the highest recognition a business student anywhere in the world can receive in a business program accredited by Aacsb International. University Utara Malaysia, UUM, is the first university in Malaysia that established Beta Gamma Sigma chapter and was the 5th university in Southeast Asia to achieve this recognition. In these 5 years of continuous improvement phase, our Beta Gamma Sigma has been awarded 2 times in 5 years by Aacsb International. The first award is in 2019. The Best Practice in Leadership Outstanding Chapter Award was awarded to the Beta Gamma Sigma Chapter UUM during the Beta Gamma Sigma Dean Appreciation Ceremony in conjunction with the Aacsb International Conference and Annual Meeting in Edinburgh, Scotland. And the second award was announced on September 2020. Beta Gamma Sigma UM chapter was awarded as the highest honors chapter for the 2019 to 2020 academic year. It is also our pride to announce that one of our alumni, Raja Azura Raja Mahayuddin, received the 2019 Influential Leader Aacsb Medal. It is an honorable award from almost 1,000 Aacsb accredited College of Business all around the world. Only 33 winners were selected. This is indeed recognition of the highest level for UUM in particular and Malaysia in general. For your information, Raja Azura graduated in 1997 with a degree in accountancy. Raja Azura was selected due to the impact of her contribution to the development of the younger generations in Malaysia. This will end our video of Aacsb promotion to all the new students. For any information that you need, please contact us at Aacsb Accreditation Unit of University Utara Malaysia, which is located in School of Business Management building. You can also call us at 04-928-6507. And you can also email us at aacsbuum@uum.edu.my. Thank you very much for listening.
What is Aacsb is, okay, so it's more on international accreditation lah, important lah for us, yeah. Being recognized by the international. Okay, so since there are so many questions regarding the future career and so on, okay, so now I would like to show you our website. So everyone must familiar with this website, yeah. Everyone is familiar with this website. So if you can see the address there, sefb.uum.edu.my. Okay. So this is our building. Okay. So the most important part for you, yeah, because you want to know many about alumni. Yeah, for example, somebody asks, what can we work after we graduate? Yeah, after graduation. Okay, here I click about us. Okay. Okay, you can see alumni section there. Tengok ni. Yang ni Bachelor of Economics. Dia bekerja sebagai Director Kedah State Economic Planning Department. Ya, ni dah grad lama dah, 1992. Mr. Muhammad Mahazi bin Haji Ibrahim. At least you get idea lah. Ya, kita punya alumni senior where they work right now. Okay, yang ini Mr. Rafi Muhammad Razi dah jadi director dekat Madrid, Southern Regional Office, Master of Science Finance with us, and also a Bachelor of Finance with Honours with us. You see, for the banking student, not necessarily you have to work in the bank. You can also be the big boss, director, his own business, Pro Wheels Distributor Malaysia Sdn Bhd, Bachelor of Banking. Like what Mr. Taha mentioned, not necessarily when you have degree in economics, you have to work only in economics. You can go anywhere. Yeah? And then this one, Dato' Abu Hassan bin Hussein, Senior Assistant Commissioner of Prisons, Malaysian Prison Department, Bachelor of Economics with Honours, graduation year 1991. Okay, to those who are taking Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness Management, you don't have to worry. Adakah perlu bekerja di ladang sahaja? Oh tidak. We see Saudari Nik Fairuz Natakin binti Rahmat, now Assistant Director at Social Education and Health Section, Public-Private Partnership Unit, Ministry of Finance Malaysia. Okay. And then you can see for the Bachelor of Risk Management and Insurance with Honours, Mr. Farhan Muhammad Nasruddin now is working as Senior Executive Insurance Section at Petronas Group. And then here she is working overseas, Fadzin Shazana, Treaty Underwriter, Bachelor of Risk Management and Insurance with Honours di Dubai. And then for another Bachelor of Banking graduate, graduation year 2006, now is working as Regional Business Development Manager, Personal Financing Islamic, Aacsb Bank Berhad. And then we also have Mr. Yong Fook Sang, Assistant Vice President, Client Reporting Product Manager, Credit Suisse AG, Bachelor of Finance, graduation year 2003. And then another Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness Management graduate is now working as manager at Setia Delima Solution. So these are also other information about us. Adjunct professor, who do we have? And then our external examiner, MOA, MOU with international universities and also with industry. For the banking student, we have MOU with Asian Institute of Chartered Bankers, the professional body for banking and finance industry, and so on. Okay, the most important to you for the student is the academic section. Nampak ni academic, you click undergraduate. Nanti because we are more online now, so of course program we offer you can just click. Kat sini pun ada lagi penerangan tentang Bachelor of Science in Economics, apa career prospect. So kena rajin-rajin lah tengok website kita. Career prospect, you tengok kat situ, you can be policy analyst, you can be economic consultant, you can be actuary, financial analyst, budget analyst and so on. Kalau Bachelor of Business in Agribusiness Management, career prospect you can be business ownership, entrepreneurship, farm manager, business administration, education. Kalau Bachelor of Finance pun lagi banyak lah Bachelor of Finance you can get anywhere, you can go anywhere. You can be a financial analyst, fund manager, financial planner, investment banker, financial executive. Bachelor of Banking also not bad lah. You can work as bank executive, account executive also can. Financial advisor, credit officer, lecturer also can. Like Mr. Taha mentioned, he wants to come back to UUM. Government officer, entrepreneur, and Bachelor of Risk Management also we have the career prospect there, risk manager, claims adjuster, underwriter, financial planner, government officer and so on. So you can browse our website. Okay, another important section for academic that you should know for undergraduate student is the academic guide. Apa itu academic guide? Okay. Ini kalau dalam bahasa Melayunya adalah buku panduan akademik. Kita dah letak yang latest kat sini. Saya klik for example, Bachelor of Economics there. Okay. Nampak ni, Bachelor of Economics. Kita dah ada sediakan senarai program koordinator. Kadang-kadang your senior pun masih lagi tanya kita program koordinator yang zaman bila pun tak tahu. Sebab apa? Sebab tak tengok kita punya latest academic guide. Ini kita dah ada senarai program koordinator, jangan kata tak tahu. Okay. Tengok dekat sini dalam academic guide ni, in the academic guide we have all full information about the program structure. Nanti your program coordinator will discuss in details about what paper to take for the diploma holder, what paper to transfer and so on. What subjects to transfer. But I just want to show where the source you can get the information for your program. Ini bukan setakat you boleh tengok, your parents, the future students also can see this academic guide. We have complete academic guide. Here, the brief explanation for each of the paper that we offer. For all the program that we offer. For example, Bachelor of Finance, Bachelor of Bank, Bachelor of Banking, Bachelor of Risk Management and Insurance. And we also put the academic guide semester by semester. Since you are in the session of A201, make sure you use the correct academic guide. So you can remember, catat di mana-mana, you adalah intake A201. Yang masuk sesi Oktober ni, intake you kena ingat. Kita akan sentiasa berkali-kali tanya, you intake mana, you intake bila dan sebagainya, supaya kita akan tahu, because the academic guide for each intake different. Ya, ada setengah tu yang tak ada minor lah, yang minor hanya ada 4 lah. For your batch, open minor. That means you can choose any minor that you want lah, as long as listed in the list of minor. Ya, tadi ada yang bertanya, adakah kursus ekonomi berkaitan juga dengan keuangan? Nanti program koordinator akan jelaskan adakah kalau you ambil program ekonomi, you juga boleh buat minor in finance, kan? Banyak pilihan minor ni. This is in order to ensure that our graduates are employable lah. Because you have two different knowledge. You have degree in economics, for example, you also have minor in multimedia innovation. For example, you have a Bachelor of Economics, you have minor in corporate communication, something like that. Minor in creative media and so on. So this one, program coordinator will explain in detail later. Okay, this is the academic guide that you should know where to get. And then for the economic student, you can see, because in your final semester, you have to take the research paper. So these are the topic that your senior did. So at least you get idea, oh apa yang senior dah buat tentang research topic untuk ekonomi ni. Ni dia senarai-senarainya, you boleh tengok lah, dan siapa potential supervisor. This is specifically for the economic student. Okay, what else that you need to know under the undergraduate? Practical matters also there, practicum, all the practicum related document, employer assessment form. Maybe you're not yet reaching that stage yet, so nanti later you akan tahu, and so on lah. Okay, the one important section is staff directory. Yang ni bukan saya kata junior, yang senior pun masih lagi tak tahu mana nak cari lecturer punya information. Dalam website ni dah ada dah, kita letak. Okay, kalau you tengok, we have there the full information of the dean, the email and the extension number, the office number, and then the head of department. Also important person for you to know, the important person that you should know. For the economics and agribusiness, who is the head of department? For the finance, who is the head of department? And for banking, who is the head of department? And list of coordinator over there, the email, the contact number, and so on. And the full name. Okay, so whenever you want to reach your lecturer, you can click the department. For example, if you are Bachelor of Economics students, these are list of your lecturers together with the phone number and room number. Since we are still online, maybe after you get back to UUM, for example, if you want to find the lecturer's room, also here on the website, and the email also there. So we put the alias there, for example. Okay. Dia jadi besar. For example, if I pick up one name there, cairo71@uum.edu.my. That is our email address. And we have the Department of Finance list of lecturers together with the room number and email. And also we have the Department of Banking, all names together with extension number, that means office number, room number, and email. Okay, you got it, staff directory, important for you to know. Okay, what else important to you? Okay, go back to home. And then all forms, borang-borang yang berkaitan dengan anda boleh tekan download, klik download. Borang-borang lah, nampak ni ada undergraduate form, borang-borang undergraduate. Yang mana student diploma nak transfer kredit, research paper yang berkaitan dengan economic student, borang-borang minor yang nak tukar minor, borang-borang free elective dan sebagainya. Yang ini nanti program coordinator akan mention ataupun explain in detail, because for Bachelor of Finance they don't have minor but they have specialization, so still you have to let us know what types of specialization that you want. Okay, what else do we have here in our website? Okay, so for example, our students there, maybe you can click to see the numbers of our student, how many, and student club. Because you need to join, like Mr. Taha mentioned, you have to be active at UUM. Don't just stay at your room, asyik main game saja yang lelaki. Memang tak ada cara lah, you tak boleh jadi macam Mr. Taha lah. So kat sini, we have the student club in our website. You can click, for example, if you are interested to join Finance and Banking Society, you can click the logo there, and then it will drive you, it will bring you to the Facebook of FABs. So nanti you can log in and then you can go there and communicate lah. Boleh tanya sini-sini, macam mana best ke FABs ni? FABs ni memang best lah. The most, bukan the most, nanti yang lain marah kat saya, among the active club lah, active club at SEFB. And then what else student club? My Agrosis for mainly for Bachelor of Agribusiness student, Marim more on BRMI, Bachelor of Risk Management, and Economic student is more on Bachelor of Economics. But I guess other program also can join. Maybe you can ask later when you reach them. Whenever you click here, it will go to the Facebook. It will go to the Facebook. Nanti you like ke dan whatsoever. Mungkin generasi sekarang tak menggunakan Facebook, but we use Facebook a lot. We also have our Instagram. Because any updates we will post on Facebook. We use Facebook very much, and also Instagram. We also have Instagram. Please follow Instagram. And then what else? Twitter, kita tak sangat Twitter. Twitter tu dia sangat very limited. Memang itu saja. You rely on our website, you rely on our Facebook, and you rely on our Instagram. Memang we post everything, any updates over there lah. Any updates over there. So ada apa-apa soalan sebelum kita boleh tanya in BM? Kalau boleh ya, saya akan jawab in BM. I have to speak English because I was told that we have one international students from India. I hope he also following our live today. Oh, buku panduan. Adik Nisa, buku panduan ni tak beli sendiri adik. You boleh pergi dekat akademik ya, buku panduan akademik. Kalau inilah dimaksudkan adik, pergi dekat SEFB punya website. Ni dekat sini download saja. Pergi dekat undergraduate. Nanti ada academic guide. Adik boleh download dekat situ. Tengok website school economics. Tu ramai tu sini-sini tu. Come and join ICOSA. Mereka semua ni adalah sangat, you all kena aktif ya. Pesanan saya, please aktif. Yang itu akan membantu you waktu you kerja. Itu saja yang saya boleh nasihatkan. Okey, ada apa-apa soalan lagi? Mesti semua tak sabar untuk session with your program coordinator ataupun penyelaras program. Download saja ya. Semua sekarang ni online. Ada pertanyaan macam mana nak join kelab tu? Ya, minor hanya pilih satu sahaja. Ya, minor hanya boleh pilih satu saja. So buat pilihan yang tepat. Okay, I know that so many students want the accounting courses. So to be honest, accounting is very there are too many demand for the accounting courses at UUM. So those who accepted for accounting courses, normally the CGPA is 4 flat or 3.9. That's why for those who chose or chose accounting in the first place and you did not get the accounting, that means there are much better students who got accepted at the accounting courses. Yeah? Normally the CGPA is 4 flat. It's not easy to get accounting because so many students want accounting. But what you can do is, for the Bachelor of Banking, for the Bachelor of Finance, for the Bachelor of Banking, for the Bachelor of Risk Management, for the Bachelor of Economics, you can choose minor in accounting. Minor in accounting is among the list of minor that you can choose. Yeah. Okay. What else you want to ask before I release? And you can go to your link, the website links that we have provided. Yeah. So you can ask to your program coordinator, ask lots of questions because they are going to brief you academic matters, particularly on what subjects to take for the full 4 years of your study in UUM, including credit transfer for diploma holders. Diploma holders, do not forget to ask your program coordinator because you have to transfer credit when you are in semester 1 for the diploma holders. Okay? Sem yang keberapa perlu pilih subjek minor bermula sem ketiga you dah mula buat minor. Double major tiada. Nanti ketua jabatan akan jawab dalam sesi bersama program. How long does one semester takes? Minor accounting dapat sijil SCCA? I don't think so. But to be honest, banking student taking minor accounting, there are a lot. Tapi tanyalah sini, I tak nak jawab kat sini. Okay? Double major in accounting and finance, cannot. Because if you are, cannot, only one. You have to choose only one minor. You cannot take two minor. If you choose accounting. If you choose finance. Minor in accounting ada exemption dalam ACCA ke? I rasa tak lah. Kalau tak itu nanti student accounting mereka akan so far that I know, I don't think so. But it will give you advantage in terms of employability because you have minor in accounting. Because you know accounting can go everywhere. Because accounting can go everywhere, to be honest lah. Because every organization will have accounting department. Senior banking banyak ambil minor accounting or HRM. Banyak accounting before. HRM pun banyak. So sama balance. banking banyak ambil accounting and HRM, ya, balance lah. HRM also popular minor among student. Advantage and how to join student club. Maybe you can click at the Facebook, yeah, at the Facebook. I show just now. Advantage tu banyak, Syafina. Banyak, Syafina, advantage-nya. Different, ya. Bila you active, involve dalam club, dia akan build your communication skills. Yang tadi ramai macam mana nak improve communication skills and so on. It will definitely improve your confidence level and your communication skills as well. Ya. Okay, so saya tak nak ambil. Ya, specialization pilih satu, nanti program coordinator akan terangkan, ya, Catherine? Okay, yang boleh ambil SEM 2 tu, yang senior you Syafiqah jawab tu hanya untuk diploma holder. Yang matrik, yang SPM tu yang tak boleh transfer kredit, mereka kena mula SEM 3, ya? Okay, so I guess this is my session for today. Okay, again, selamat datang ke SEFB. We also can't wait to receive you physically here, ya. So insyaAllah, ya, tak tahulah bila, just wait, ya. Kita juga tak sabar menanti kehadiran anda ke our school. Okay, tahniah lagi sekali. Dan itu sahaja dari saya, belajar bersungguh-sungguh, aktif di UUM dan score, ya, CGPA. Okay, itu saja dari saya. Terima kasih.